Hey everyone, Shauna here. I am here today to do the first time tag, so let's go ahead and get started. First question, do you still talk to your first love? Nope. Next question, what was your first job? My first job that gave me money was babysitting. I started babysitting when I was like 11 or 12, just like kids in my neighborhood. My first like paycheck job was when I was 15 or 16. 15? I started when I was 15. I don't think I started getting paid till I was 16, working at a community center in my hometown. Next question, what was your first car? I learned how to drive on a family friend's Corolla, but the first car that I owned, which is still the car I own, is a 97 Pontiac Sunfire. Next question, who was the first person to text you today? Probably my mom. Hazarding a wild guess. Next question, who is the first person you thought of this morning? I don't remember. There was no like conscious thought. I don't remember. Next question, who was your first grade teacher? Her name was Madame Silcox. I think she changed her name later because Silcox wasn't French, but she taught French immersion. And she was really nice. I really liked her. Next question, where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I don't know when the first time I was on an airplane was. I traveled a lot when I was little. I know I went to the Canary Islands when I was 2. I don't know if that was my first time on a plane though. I don't remember. Next question, who was your first best friend and do you still talk? I don't remember who my first best friend was. Probably someone from the preschool I went to before I started kindergarten, and no, because I don't even remember their names, so no, I don't still talk to them. Next question, where was your first sleepover? I don't remember my first sleepover. I mean, the first time I probably slept at someone else's house that wasn't my parents, it was probably either like my grandmother's or like my grandparents, or one of my aunts and uncles. I don't know if that really counts as a sleepover because it's family. I know one of my friends, Maddie, I used to have a lot of sleepovers at her house, but I didn't meet her till grade 3. I don't know how old kids are when they start having sleepovers. Grade 3, I would have been 8. So I don't know. Next question, who was the first person you talked to today? Probably my roommate Natasha, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Natasha. One of my roommates anyway. Next question, whose wedding were you in the first time? I've only been in one. I've been to several weddings, but I've only been in one wedding, and it was my friends Shaughnessy and Ben last summer. I was a bridesmaid. Next question, what was the first thing you did this morning? Check Twitter. Found my phone in my bed. Next question, what was the first concert you ever went to? When I was 11, so in 2001, I went to an NSYNC concert at the Sky Dome, which isn't even called the Sky Dome anymore. It's called the Rogers Centre, but then it was called the Sky Dome in Toronto. And it was a really good concert. It was funny because I wasn't an NSYNC fan at that time. I was definitely like 100% Backstreet Boys, but then a family friend gave my dad 2 tickets because my dad helped him out with something and he had these tickets that he couldn't use. I don't remember. So we gave my dad these 2 tickets to the NSYNC concert. My dad was like, I want to go to an NSYNC concert. So he asked me, he was like, do you want to go? Because like, I guess if I really didn't want to, he was going to give them back because like, we're not going to use them. And I was like, I'd never been to like a real concert before. So I was like, hell, I want to go. And then I was like, I don't know any NSYNC songs. So I'm pretty sure my mom before the concert bought me like one of the NSYNC CDs, like their recent one. I think it was the No Strings Attached. Not Pop. It wasn't the one with Pop on it. It was the one with like Bye 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 and No Strings Attached. I think that was their one that was out. Their most recent one that was out before the concert. Anyway, and she bought me that CD so that I could at least know some of their songs when we went to the concert. It was so much fun though. It was a really good concert. Next question, first broken bone. I have never broken a bone. Knock on wood. Never broken a bone. Next question, first piercing. The only piercings I have are my ears. One hole in each ear. Got them pierced when I was 4. Apparently I screamed so loud after the first one that my mom didn't think I would let them do the second one. That's why you don't have anything else pierced. Next question, first foreign country you've gone to. I'm gonna say probably the States, the United States of America, just because like growing up in Southern Ontario, it's pretty easy to drive to the States. Like I said, I went to the Canary Islands when I was 2, and like Spain. We did like Canary Islands and we went up to Spain. I don't know where we were. I'm pretty sure I'd been to the States before then. Next question, first movie you remember seeing. I guarantee this wasn't the first movie I saw in theaters, but I remember going to see Toy Story, the first Toy Story in theaters. And I was the same age as Andy, and I was like, this is the best movie ever. I feel like I saw 101 Dalmatians in theaters, and it terrified me. But I don't know if that was before or after Toy Story. I'm just gonna go with Toy Story because I know I remember seeing Toy Story in theaters. Next question, when was your first detention? This is actually really funny. I only had detention like 3 times. Only had, and you don't get detention in university. Only had detention like 3 times. The very first time I was in grade 2, and me and one of my friends, there was this one girl in our class that I don't know why we didn't like her, or maybe it wasn't even that we didn't like her, I don't remember. But I remember there was this thing that like all the kids in my class, maybe it was like the grade 3s were doing it, so that's why we did it. There's this thing where like you put your fingers like this, and it was like ASS hole, and it was like this big thing. I don't remember why it was a thing, but I remember it being a thing. And for some reason, me and my friend wrote like, because we knew like ASS spelled ass, but we were only like 7 or 8, so we weren't allowed to say that word because it was a bad word. We wrote like asshole all over these pieces of paper and put them in this one girl who, I don't know if we just didn't like her or if she just happened to be there, I don't remember. We like put these pieces of paper in her backpack, so it was like asshole, asshole, asshole in her backpack. I don't know why we did that. It's not funny, it was mean. But I don't think we were trying to be mean, I think we were trying to be funny. Anyway, I guess this girl's like parents found them, and her dad freaked out and called the school, and me and my friend got called down to the principal's office, and we got detention, and it was a whole big thing. I think the principal figured out we weren't trying to be mean. Like it's not that like we were being jerks, we weren't bullying her, we just thought it was funny. And like, I don't know. Anyway, that was the first detention I had. A little weird kid. Next question, who was your first roommate? I had one roommate first semester of my first year of university. Her name was Jade, and she was from New Brunswick. Next question, what were the first lessons you took? I took dance. I started taking dance when I was like 2. That was probably the first ones that I did. I also took skating lessons, but I don't think I would have started when I was 2. And piano, I didn't start till I was 6. It was swimming. No, it was definitely dance. The last question, who was the first person beauty related on YouTube you ever watched? Probably Miss Glamorazzi. Because she was dating Luke, and I was subscribed to Luke, so then I knew who she was, and then I was like, beauty videos, which in hindsight I was like, why did I about that? And then I saw her in a 17 magazine, and I was like, hey, that's the girl that I saw in Luke's video, because they're friends. They weren't dating at that time, actually. Anyway, and then I subscribed to her, and then it just turned into this whole big thing where now I watch everyone that ever does anything. So this has been the my first time tag. I will leave the questions down in the info bar below. And if you want to film your answers and leave them as a video response, that'd be really awesome. I'll definitely watch it. Or if you don't make videos, you can just leave your answers down in the comments, and that would also be super duper cool. And if you want to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, that'd be great as well. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next time I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye.